What if she finds out? What if she finds out I'm insecure about this thing? What if she finds out I'm truly feeling Matt here, the conscious alpha? And I'm here to help men reclaim their masculinity to attract their dream relationship. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about the 6 common insecurities women actually care about and how to fix them. Now, brother, I know that we all have insecurities, and there's some things we can change and some things we can't. And by learning how to accept them and actually letting go of them and standing in exactly how we are is a true path to true greatness. So the first thing women actually care about is money. Money is actually a form of resources. It's a store of value. So women want to be protected. They want to know that they can be safe financially. And ultimately, this comes down to their biology. Offspring can procreate and keep surviving. What can you do to keep yourself in track with your money? What I recommend is reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And the 2 biggest things that you can change is where you live and what you drive. Is be mindful of where your incoming is and where your outgoings are going. The second thing women actually care about is height. If you think about it, think about what all women say. They want like a 6'2", dark, tall man that can take care of them, muscles, when they're thinking of their ideal man. I'm 5'9". We know Owen from Real Social Dynamics is about 5'6". Height actually matters, but it doesn't. If you're someone that is like a shorter guy like myself, who's work on our charisma, work on our personality. If you think of someone like Hitler, he was a short guy. He was like 5'5", but think about how powerful he was. If you are a short guy, what you can do is you can wear some boots that have a little bit of a higher heel, and most importantly, you can wear clothes that fit you, that make you look actually taller than what you actually are. Just accept yourself as you are. You can't change that about yourself, and don't let this limit you. Number 3 insecurity that women actually do care about is your hair. Surrender to the hair loss that's happening, or just buck it off. You know, we got a lot of men now in the world that just shave their head and it looks really slick. And there are women that are actually attracted to guys that have a bald head. But the worst thing that you can do is be insecure about your hair loss and then allow it to take from your personality. Women are emotional creatures. So she could say her type, right? You have a woman going on like a speed dating thing. She'll write down all the specs of what her type is. But another guy can come through, let's say like a bald-headed guy, and she's like, I don't want guys that have no hair. But this guy, his energy, he's on his mission, he's purposeful, he's an alpha, and he's on his path, and he takes care of his body, or at least to a certain degree, to his level. She's going to be attracted to that. This is why, have you ever heard of a woman say, oh, I just wish he didn't open his mouth? It's because there's so much more than just your look, and that's actually why I really appreciate women, which leads me to number 4, your body. Women have no idea the difference between a really jacked dude and like immediately strong guy or moderately strong. They have no idea. They have no sense of idea what a jacked guy is. Living in your ultimate body, what that looks like for you. She doesn't really care. You know, some women even love dad bods. Just want you to see that you're taking care of yourself. Number 5 thing women actually care about, Mr. Johnson. First thing you can do is just trim your hair down there. If you have an afro down there, it's gonna take a little bit of size off of actually how big it is. Lose weight, think about it. If you have a big pot belly, it's gonna take the size off, and it's also gonna make it look smaller than it actually is. Use your fingers. Learn how to use your tongue. Lesbians have nothing. So even if you have the smallest Johnson on earth, it's still bigger than a lesbian's. But they don't care about that because you can still pleasure a woman in other ways than just your Johnson size. Which leads me to number 6, performance in bed. This is such a big one for men, and they're so insecure about it. They get all in their head, and then they get into the bedroom and they have performance anxiety. They're just so insecure on how to actually pleasure her. Searching on YouTube how to actually pleasure a woman, but don't just hear it from men, hear it from women. One thing for a woman to orgasm is she has to feel safe. She has to feel comfortable in her skin, in her body, and in the environment. So how you are with her, the room that you bring her in, all these types of things are going to factor in how safe she feels. That I started to learn about the woman orgasm is called "Oh my God, yes." Understand the woman vagina. You know that how her lips fall on her body changes where she likes to be touched. In the vagina, there's 8,000 receptors. We really want to be mindful on how we actually touch it and how we go about that. And a great way to learn that is through that website, Oh My God, Yes. So if you're really looking to claim your masculinity, to stand in your power, to attract the dream relationship you know you deserve, click the link below. Let's jump on a call. Let's see if we're a good fit, and let's get you really living that ultimate lifestyle, accepting yourself as you are, and no longer being burdened by your insecurities.